Hi, and welcome to the M&M Show. And we are in the month of April, and our theme is curiosity. So, Emma, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you doing?
Good. So,
Good.
I am aware that you have recently done a presentation on curiosity. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's really also triggered our word for the month as well because the whole presentation was on. It was about who stole your curiosity. So as kids, as we know, we can't walk before we can crawl. We can't run before we can walk. And as kids, apparently they ask up to 400 questions a day. Most of them begin with why. So
Yeah.
I'm sure we've experienced, both experienced that, and everyone listening has as well. And then at some point, in high school, they say the two most popular questions is, can I go to the bathroom, and is this going to be on the test? So,
Right.
the curiosity can sometimes get squashed out of us. And yet, when we think about playing tennis or being a coach, one of the greatest gifts that we can have is being super curious. So, as a
Yeah.
player, when you're losing a match, rather than going, "Oh, I'm getting smashed by this player," imagine if you got super curious about how you could even just win 1 point, which then turns into one game to help yourself get back into the match. Problem solving, it ignites that. And it's so great to use in so many situations, even conflict situations where you just go, I'm really curious to know what's going on for this person for them to behave that way. A great way to, rather than getting defensive or putting up your walls straight away, to break down the walls, curiosity and asking great questions is the key to doing that. So
Right.
perhaps we could even put the talk up on our YouTube channel and to
Okay.
kickstart the month.
Yeah.
We'd love everyone just to keep the word in mind as we always do for our theme of April, and just be really super curious. How does that sound to you, Michelle?
Well, that sounds great. And I'm going to challenge all of our friends and colleagues as we go through April and we're being curious to be more curious as a coach and ask more questions. I'm not sure that all coaches are, maybe they're not comfortable with it, but I'm not asking my student 400 questions in a class, but I'm asking them a lot. And just very simply, such as, so what was the characteristic of that ball that you just hit? Or what was the characteristic of a ball that I hit to you?
Mhm.
And why did you choose that particular shot? Or were you aiming when you hit that ball? I mean,
Mhm.
very simple questions. And I think you'll find with your athletes that most of the time their answer is going to be, I don't know.
Right.
And that's okay. And you have to let them know that that answer is okay, right? So, but now what? Now they're thinking about it, and therefore they're becoming more curious.
Yeah.
So I
If they,
challenge everybody to
I
ask
love
those questions.
And if they answer, I don't know, you could even just say, hey, fantastic. Why don't you just get a little bit curious? I'm not going to give you the answer yet, but
Right?
I invite you to be curious. And I have my little bonus cards, right? And one
Oh,
of my favorites is
okay.
when, we've got all these cards like take away a point and
Right.
score returns to zero. But this is one of my favorites. For a bonus point, they have to ask the coach, they have to ask you a question. And then when they
Ah,
do, you don't automatically just give them the answer. You just go,
right.
great question. Tell me what
Right.
you think about that. So,
Right.
again, just all those little tips and tricks to ignite curiosity is our focus for the month of April. And we hope you enjoy it. And, we hope you step into just feeling curious about whatever it is that's bothering you or exciting you, or what you need to solve problems around. So, yeah, fantastic.
Great stuff. All right, everybody. Happy April.
Bye.